With fear and trepidation, she tiptoed out the back door of her house, and she left it all behind, her home, her car, and her belongings, because she didn't want her abusive boyfriend to know that she had left. Unfortunately, Ruth is not alone, because 1 in 4 women right here in our country is a victim of domestic violence. This epidemic is still a dark secret. But that's changing day by day as more women build the courage to leave. And sometimes, like Ruth, they leave in the middle of the night with nothing more than the clothes on their back and their children. They flee to safety, they go to shelters, they ask for help. They fight legal battles, and they start their lives all over again with courage. My name is Dana Bristol Smith, and I'm the founder of Leap to Success. One night I got an idea that wouldn't let me sleep, and I got out of bed and I wrote a program for women survivors to rebuild their shattered lives by building their confidence. What led to this idea was that I'd been training business professionals on public speaking skills, and women often shared with me that they felt stuck in their roles and they felt like they weren't being seen or heard inside their organizations. But that changed when they built their confidence. They got bolder, they built courage, they spoke up, they got raises, they got promotions, and they built their courage and their confidence in their personal lives too. I wanted to bring this kind of impact to the women among us who were hiding, and to the women whose voices really needed to be heard, the women whose voices could actually save their lives. I wanted to bring this kind of impact to women who would not ordinarily have access to this kind of program. Leap to Success is helping women regain and reclaim who they are and who they are meant to be. In our classrooms, we begin by creating an environment of safety and trust, and then we teach critical confidence-building skills. This year in San Diego, more than 250 women will be renewed, empowered, and transformed in our classrooms. They'll be referred by more than 50 community partner organizations, and they'll attend our programs at no cost. These are women just like Ruth, who I described at the beginning. I met Ruth when she was living at the YWCA shelter, and her voice was barely a whisper. She told me that she felt like a shattered vase, but that changed. Week by week, Ruth got stronger. Her voice got louder. A smile and a hearty laugh emerged, and she learned how to set boundaries in her life and choose who to let in and who not to. She even built the courage to share her own story, to let go of her shame. Ruth recognized her worth after being told so many times that she was worthless. Ruth today, she is a powerful force, just let me tell you. Ruth is unstoppable. She is a combination of the compassion in the heart of Mother Teresa, but the sassiness of Tina Turner. She inspires women to know that they can stand on their own 2 feet just like she does in 5-inch heels. She's something. But here's the best part of all. Today, Ruth is an instructor on our team. Yeah. And she brings that inspiration, and she looks at women one by one, and she says, you too can do what I've done. And it's extraordinary. Leap to Success has now empowered more than 2,000 women like Ruth to find their voices and so much more. The key to our success is helping women find their personal power. It's that power that we all have inside of us. And just like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz and the Ruby Slippers, they had it all along, but it was lost through trauma and abuse. In our programs, women gain the skills, the ability to see a better future for themselves and their children. Within 60 days of graduating, 66% of the women who go through our programs are employed. Yeah. Many of them go back to school. Some even start their own businesses. It's extraordinary. When each woman graduates from our program, she takes a step forward. She walks through her fears, and she courageously shares her own personal power statement to an audience like this. Ruth had said that she was a shattered vase, but today she says, I can, I will, watch me. It's been my privilege to watch Ruth and so many women make amazing leaps and powerful transformations, and there are so many more yet to come. Thank you.